Tell the truth.
Oh.
Were you a Harry Potter fan?
Of course.
Did you have your moment with Dudley?
I did. I've also met him before, so I
I know
mean,
he looks nothing like him anymore, but I just will never forget that.
I know, isn't it wild?
You're alongside your lovely director. Michael Winterbottom has the best infectious energy.
He does. It's amazing. I know, that's literally why I wanted to do this. And he did because it was obviously like after COVID, but we had still like a Zoom meeting for this, and it was just him and Josh, the producer, and we kind of just chatted for about like 45 minutes, and I was like, yeah, I'll do this.
And have you been here before at London Film Festival?
I have, like a really long time ago. I feel like it was either 2011 or 2012 with a film called Lotus Eaters, which was Alexandra McGuinness. I was just like,
This is a full circle moment being back here.
no, it's so nice.
It's a really interesting story.
I know, it's wild. And he's been trying to make it for like 15 years, which is crazy, and speaks to like trying to get it right as well, because it obviously is such a difficult subject matter and something none of us are really qualified to talk about.
Did you do research? Did you look into everything yourself?
I did. So Michael and Josh sent me like a pile of books. I read Jeffrey Morton's autobiography, which was the husband who Harry Melling plays, and just like picked out little relevant passages, and also he actually asked us to watch Casablanca, which was cool, and The Third Man as well. So some like noir, and just that it was rooted in a love story and a romance. But Alice, who I play, is kind of an outsider, so she's coming into it with fresh eyes, and I think he really wanted to keep that kind of lighter energy with me, so it didn't get so we could have some lightness and humanity amongst all the difficult war stuff.
Did you all know each other before, or did you just vibe?
We didn't. I think Harry we'd met a couple of times. We've actually, I don't think he knows this, but I've like almost been his wife or girlfriend for the last like decade in so many things, and I finally did it. I was like, yes. But we had such a blast because we were all like in Puglia together, and we had dinners together. I ate the best pasta of my life. Like, we just had a lovely time, and Michael and Josh tried to create a sort of family atmosphere. So we're all in it together.
Obviously. What was it like to be with him?
Oh, yeah, I mean, he's a very beautiful man.
There's a very
I know
beautiful
his wife to be, so it's okay.
Says a very beautiful woman. And my final question is this. Bang!
Sort of Bramble. Get out of my way. Get out of my way.
Listen, my final question is this. How important are festivals like this? We're going through an actor strike at the moment. A lot of American actors sadly aren't here, which is bizarre for us.
Yes.
But it's so nice to see independent films and British actors dominating the festival.
What else can we do? You know, obviously we know what everyone's fighting for, and we're fighting for the same thing, but we're not actually on strike as such. But, you know, it's a hard time, and we hope everybody gets what they need and deserve.
When I think about the place I was born in Israel and where I grew up in, I think I'm happy to be here, but it's also a very difficult day. My body is here, but my mind is somewhere else.
I mean, this film is history. And Michael was just saying 15 years he wanted to make it. When you say yes, this isn't just a normal film. You're representing your people, the story that matters. What did you have to see on that script for you to say yes?
Michael Winterbottom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for sure. Just like, first of all, when I saw the name, I was like, oh my God. And then I think also the idea that then, you know, I'm portraying Avraham Stern, who's such a controversial, multifaceted character in the history of Israel, and actually in the history of Jewish people in general, I would say. So then the gift I was given as an actor to be able to portray someone who is that controversial and it's just like a gift for an actor. It's a great task. And
did you learn loads? Because I feel like sometimes we think we know stuff, and then we learn so much more.
Absolutely.
Did you?
I think I did. Yeah. You know, I read biographies, and then it didn't change much of what I think. But I think mostly, you know, reading his poems and seeing how determined and adamant this person was. And so I think what shocked me the most was to understand that back then in late 30s, beginning of the 40s, people were very, very, very idealistic, and they had ideas that I think we don't have today to this level.
And listen, on a lighter note, you guys seem like such a lovely bunch, and I can see you all get along. Was there any one moment between all of you that you just think, oh, that was just nice?
I think there is something to say about the production team, Revolution Productions, that gathered us all together. The rap party. We were in Italy. We were shooting in Ostuni, and then we went to this place, and suddenly it wasn't. We weren't only like employees and employers. We were family and friends, and just the fact that all of us together and everyone is like everyone is at the same level.